While many rural communities in Newfoundland and Labrador are still reeling from a summer of wildfires, the organization that represents municipalities in this province says the fires should force us to revisit the issue of regionalization. Municipalities Newfoundland and Labrador has been pushing for regionalization for years. That would mean bringing unincorporated communities together into regional structures that could share services and collect fees from residents. Now, the organization says the fires have shown that regionalization isn't just about governance or finances, it's an issue of safety. Particularly in the Kingston fire, where there are many unincorporated areas and local service districts. Municipalities Newfoundland and Labrador says the provincial government response to the fires lacked communication and coordination, two things that are crucial in an emergency. CEO Rob Nolan explains.
I think any of us who received the media releases saw that even the province got it wrong with which of the communities were towns, which of the communities were LSDs, which were unincorporated areas. The communities that were unincorporated areas had to look to their neighboring towns for communication as to what to do, what was going on. You saw that a few days ago with the Lethbridge fire as well, that Lethbridge is a local service district, has a local service district committee, has a Facebook page, those sorts of communication channels, but neighboring communities are unincorporated areas out there. So they were looking to Lethbridge to know what to do. Do we have to evacuate as well, or is it just Lethbridge?
Just a few years ago, the provincial government considered a regionalization plan, but decided not to go through with it, saying the large geographic areas and tangly tax structures involved would make it too difficult. But Nolan says this is one of the only provinces without regional governance, and that people living in unincorporated areas are already paying for services like trash collection and snow clearing. They just pay directly to the service provider instead of a municipality. It's a complex issue, to be sure, but it's one that Nolan says needs to be on the ballot in the upcoming provincial election.
The wildfires, that's why we're here today. The wildfires have brought this to a head again and really show in terms of emergency management why this is so important. So we're bringing it up to each of the parties throughout this election, and we're hoping to make it an election issue.
That provincial election is expected to be called any day now, with a vote by October 14th. Zach Gowdy, CBC News, St. John's.